Hey there everybody, this is Paul, and I thought I'd try doing a bit of a first impressions video on Splatoon. Now, only the demo's out right now, and it was more of a stress test than anything, so I only got to play for an hour, but I managed to get some footage down of some gameplay I had. These are 2 matches I played over the course of the hour, and they were pretty exciting ones, so I thought I'd show them off. So yeah, so for people who don't know, Splatoon is a 4 vs 4 squad-based shooter, but the interesting thing about it is that all the ink mechanics. So instead of just being, you know, kill the other team, it's whichever team manages to cover the arena in the most ink actually is the winner. And besides that, you have all these little things that work with the ink. You're actually a squid, or they're called inklings in the game. And so you can turn between 2 forms. There's the normal running around shooting form, as you can see now, but you have the ability to turn into a squid and basically swim through the ink, as you just saw then. And your ink goes out, so you have to keep ducking into the ink to refill your ammo, basically. And all the weapons have a sort of paint swing to them. So there's the normal scatter shot, which is a machine gun. There's what I'm using now, which is the submachine gun, the slightly faster one, but less range. There's also a roller, which is basically an enormous paint roller, as you can see there. Acts a bit like a charge attack. If you get run over, it's an insta-kill. There was also a charger weapon, which was basically a sniper. Didn't really get much time to try that one out. Yeah, see what happened right there was they were hiding in the ink, and they basically just snuck out and insta-killed me. So yeah, another cool thing is, whenever you respawn, you have the ability to basically just super jump to a teammate, as you saw just then. So it's a cool way of getting you back into the action straight away. So yeah, it's pretty chaotic, but it keeps you in the action all the time, and you've got plenty you can really be doing. You're never really sitting around waiting. Respawn timers are really quick and everything, yeah. So the rollers, from what I played, they seemed pretty effective. They cover a lot of ground in ink very quickly. But if you have any range on them, they just completely lose out to the range. And if you're wondering why my aiming's a bit wonky in this one, it's because I tried the non-motion controls for the first time, and the sensitivity was way, way up. So I was having a fair bit of trouble, which you may have noticed, because I don't have the greatest aim. Oh no, this bit was pretty exciting, because I only barely made out of that alive. I managed to dive into my own ink. Because the enemy ink slows you down, but your ink you can basically just speed off, which is very helpful. And I managed to get another roller right there. And all this orange ground, the last few seconds, I'm just trying to cover as much as I can in the blue ink. So yeah, and that's a normal turf war match. As you see there, this big cat tallies up the results, and we won that time. It's kind of cool. You can see the effect that you're having in the battle. It's not just kill deaths. You can actually physically see how much you're doing, and it's a really cool idea. Alright, this is the second of the matches I've put up here, and I decided I'd have a go on the roller for this one. And as you can see, there are a lot of rollers, which seems to be the norm at this point. And the other cool thing is, the squid has the ability to go through ink, even if it's on a wall. So you're able to basically scale walls if you're a squid, by painting ink up the wall. But the tricky thing with the roller is that you don't really have much range, so it's very hard to get ink on the wall in the first place. If a teammate helps you out, they can put ink up on the wall and help you get up there, but yeah, it adds a little bit of a interesting dynamic to it. All the weapons do have clear advantages. So what happened there was I was trying to spray them with the roller, and as I was doing that, a enemy roller came up behind me, and we both just kamikazed into each other. Which happens a lot, at least during the demo when I played. You've also got, besides your main weapon, there's a sub-weapon and little perk abilities you can have. The typical sort of, you know, light RPG mechanic stuff you see in COD and all those games. And, I mean, the demo doesn't really give much of an example of it. Oh, this was pretty exciting as well. I managed to just make it out alive. The demo didn't really show them off because it was only 4 pre-chosen classes, basically, but I think you get a fair bit of customization from what we've seen so far. Which will be really interesting. It'll be interesting to see just how the game develops with all those abilities and things. Because it does seem like you can basically tailor your gameplay style pretty much as you want, which is interesting. Yeah, I've been excited about this game for quite a while. Oh, well, that roller just managed to get me without even noticing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've been excited about this game since I heard the first announcement. I thought it'd be pretty interesting, and from what I've played so far, only an hour, but, you know, it was a good hour. I had a fun time. I'm looking forward to it. It comes out in a few weeks, but I don't know, I thought I'd just get a little bit of, yeah, bit of publicity out there maybe even, see if people are interested, because I think it's going to be pretty interesting. I also really like the art style. It's incredibly colourful, distinctive. It's pretty unique. And just the way the gameplay reflects the colours and things, you can actually tell how you're going based on just looking at the environment, which is, you know, you can't really say the same for most shooters and things. So, yeah, it's got some cool ideas. Yeah, managed to knock out someone there, and my blue teammates seem to be taking care of people around me there, so I'm just the last couple of seconds just trying to get as much ink down as I can. So yeah, and it always seems to be pretty close, at least the games I played. At least when you look at the picture there, it's fairly hard to tell who's actually won. But yeah, anyway, that was Splatoon, so glad you enjoyed my little impressions thing. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you around.